action. Action, action, action. Welcome guys, we're in Western Australia. We drove up like 20 hours from Margaret River with the wave team because we're here on a wave testing trip. But for today, as you can see behind me, it's not super wavy. And yeah, this is an amazing wave spot. We had a little session when we arrived yesterday. But for today, we have a little bit of a different plan as it's so flat. We're gonna test the new Slalom X boards because we need actually some videos and photos for the website. And what better place to do that than here. So that as well gives me the chance to test the new Slalom X board for myself. We have a 92, I think, and a 97. So the two small sizes, let's say. And yeah, we're heading over to a bay, so it's not on the open ocean, and that should be a pretty amazing slalom spot. I mean, the scenery is just beautiful. And yeah, the new Slalom X should be a really cool board for me, because what Patrick was telling me is that he changed the bottom shape a bit, so the board should sit a little bit higher on the water, a little bit more free, and that should also give a little bit more speed in theory. So yeah, I can't wait to try the board. Let's head over there and give it a go. Cheers. Woo! So we made it to Narraloo Bay. It's looking really epic. It's a flat water spot, like that flat. It even looks like you can do some speed up there. So I'm really looking forward to get out here. The water is beautiful turquoise. So I think we're gonna test the 97 Slalom X and the 92. And then we have the LA sails in 5.6 and 6.4. So a lot of testing to do. Patrick, what can you tell me about these new shapes? I mean, I wasn't on the Patrick boards last year, so I don't really have the comparison. How do they feel on the water before we go out?
I mean, you know me. Long version or short version?
Short, please, short version.
Short version.
All right. Get on the water.
Short version. We have the Defi board, which is super fast and goes really good upwind. But let's say the jibing, it is not a slalom board. But in a long distance, you need top speed, not so much jibing. And if the wind shifts and it's a long distance, you need to be able to get upwind. So that's very important. And then we have the slalom board, which is the jibes. I mean, they are super good jibing and controllable. They're super, super controllable. So the goal, you guess, what was it? To get the combination of that both. As a shaper, of course, I always say it's not possible to have everything, but you can try to get as close as possible. So what we did, we basically tried a little bit a mix of slalom and the Defi board. So on one board, for example, we had the outline of the Defi board with the bottom shape of the slalom. Then we had one board with the outline of the slalom board with the bottom shape of the Defi. And then we made some other boards which had a mix, let's say a mix between the slalom and the Defi everywhere. At the end of the day, what worked the best was the outline of the slalom board with the bottom shape of the Defi. As you can see, there's like a bump on the deck. So yeah. What was really nice on the Defi is the stand. So your back foot is so comfortable and you can constantly push for upwind or for top speed. So this is super comfortable. And on the Defi, let's say the Defi is a bit rounder here, so the front foot is also, the heel is lower. So with the front foot, you also get this push, which is really comfortable for like a very, very long, like the Defi 40Ks. So we do have the push at the back foot for the top speed. The front foot is a little bit flatter. So when you're jibing, you put your foot here and you feel this flat deck. And that really gave the last bit to have the board actually jibing really well.
Yeah, it's really cool to see it because I was also there in Fuerte with you guys when you were testing with the World Cup guys the models for this year. So now to see the finished product, I also tested the boards for half an hour each in Fuerte. So now to test the finished product is really exciting to see. So yeah, looking at the spot, I mean, it looks just amazing. It's dead flat in this super nice water. If we get a bit more wind, I think we can even do like 36, 37, 38 knots. No, that's what I'm aiming for. I mean, we're actually here for testing for the photo shoot, so it's not about top speed, it's about lining up, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to deliver that.
So beautiful, man. So beautiful.
I tried to get a feeling for the new boards, but honestly guys, in the beginning of the session, I struggled with feeling anything. I have not been on a slalom board since September or October, so I didn't really have any feeling at all for the gear. On top of that, the wind was rather light in the beginning of the session and I was quite underpowered on the 6.4, and that made it even harder to feel something. Stepping back from the wave gear onto the slalom gear now after a while also made me realize how extremely different the gear is. However, after about an hour of sailing, I slowly got my feeling back. The wind increased and I had a lot of fun on the slalom gear again. Just putting the board on the rail and flying over the flat water is a sensation that I really love, so I enjoyed this session more and more and didn't come off the water for 2 straight hours. At first Patrick joined me and we had some fun head-to-head battles. Later Patrick went inside and Alessio, who hasn't sailed on slalom gear for years, gave it a go as well. As I got my feeling back, the first thing that I noticed about the boards is the control you have in all situations. I think this is something that really defines Patrick boards, that they are throughout the whole range the boards with the greatest control that I have ridden so far. That gives me the feeling that I can really push in all situations and don't have to worry about the board getting out of control. I did 35.2 knots top speed in this session, which is solid, but I really would have needed a bit more wind to push it further, as I was only, let's say, mildly powered in the strongest gusts. I feel with the Patrick boards I can really push my settings more extreme. As I do have that control, I can make the gear more flighty, if that makes sense. So for my sailing style, I like to put the boom a bit higher and the mast track further back compared to other brands that I was on before. If I don't do that, I don't get that super loose feeling that I like. However, I think that I also need to try the Defi boards that Patrick has as well, as those should be quite lifty from what I hear, so I can't wait to try them. To compare the Slalom X boards to the slalom boards or even Defi boards is not something I can do at this point, as I would need to test them one-on-one for that. So I just leave you with the first impression for now. All right, so we just wanted to finish the session here and maybe go for a wave session. John wanted to try the LA sail for like one more run. And then we're wondering, where is John? So I get the drone out and I film over there and the sail is totally trashed.
Here we are trying rescuing John. And the car battery is empty. Too many drone and whatever batteries charging. So we drained the car battery. Anyway, it will take a few hours.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see him, but he's all the way kind of over there. With the drone you can see the distance and it was 1.3 kilometers.
Let's go! Let's pick him up. At least we got some time to kill now.
But at least it's beautiful out here and we still have some water. Let's see how long it lasts us. Maybe we have to sleep on the beach. Hi there, mate. Getting closer. But it's really hot to carry everything on the beach, especially slalom here.
Actually, they are turtles, big turtles.
Yeah.
When you hit one, It doesn't hurt the turtle, but it hurts your fin. Your fin is gonna be gone. I hit once a turtle and it just popped up and I look around. My fin was gone.
We would have enough for dinner here if we have to spend the night.
Already this walk here, I mean, if you look on a map where we are, man, it's paradise. Already just walk, chill, so nice, like just like nobody here, just nobody. It's amazing. Just already the privilege to walk around the beach here, just
There's
by
worse places
ourselves.
to be stuck, eh?
Swim 500 meters with all my gear and then walk back. And the worst thing is, I'm still slower than you.
No way, you didn't even break the
I
record?
didn't even beat him.
Nah.
It was the only reason to go out, to beat him, and I still failed.
You want to have another good
The
news?
car doesn't start.
Yeah.
Joking. No.
The car doesn't start, bro.
Not joking.
No
I've
joke.
driven here. What do you think? Great.
We wanted to pick you up. Dead.
You got some jump leads?
We have like a solar panel kind of thing. Well, Patrick
Solar
has.
fucking
What happened? Tell me first what happened.
I jibed and it snapped in half.
You jibed
I jibed,
and snapped.
snapped. I think you'd worn it out. Neil, what do you mean? Yeah, I did a massive back loop on the 6.4 and it just snapped.
In
Oh.
flat water.
No, I think Nils had sneakily like worn through it, put sand in there and left it like at breaking point. Come in and told me how fast he'd gone. So I would go out, try and beat him and then snap my mast.
That's why you, Nils. I saw you walking down with a little hammer.
Yeah.
Ah, we got you there. Got you there.
I don't have much light. I don't like this beach.
Huh?
The first time I came here, I nearly lost the ability to have children thanks to a jet ski, like jet in the nuts. This is like 20 years ago. Patrick said to me, I bet you can't hold full power on the accelerator for 10 seconds. So I tried, and there's no way I fucking could. It was flying. And Karen went, oh, I'll show you, jump on the back. And then like I was sat on the back, and before I had a chance to grab hold of anything, she floored it, and I flew off the back with my legs in the air and got the jet straight in the balls. I was like 3 days in like agony. It was the worst pain I've ever had in my life. So, yeah, I don't like this beach.
Maybe this bay is not for you.
Yeah, it's beautiful, but I don't like it.
Man, this panel is really epic. Half an hour.
Power panel from Kings. Free advertising.